Hello, this is Alice with Angeliana's Atelier. Today I'm going to make a soap with a scent called Egyptian Dragon. I got it and I couldn't wait to make a soap with it because it smelled so amazing. So here we have our lye water and our oils ready to go. Let's check the temperature real quick. Lye water is 81, oils are 80. Perfect. This is the temperature I usually like soaping in. It gives me more time to do pretty designs that I like doing. So I'm going to strain the lye water into the soap. I mean, oils. It's not soap yet. And I did put some Tussa silk into this lye water and a little bit of salt, which is why straining it is a very good idea, because the remaining of the silk stays in my strainer, you see? Mix it a little bit, a few buzzes. I don't want to give it too many because I do not want it to be any kind of a thick trace. As you can see, it's pretty light. I don't want it to go moving anywhere, so I'll leave it light. Actually, I'm going to leave this on because I need to buzz these colors. Put it down. Fragrance needs to go in here. I haven't pre-mixed it. I have pre-measured it, however. In we go with that. I have no idea how it's going to react. Hopefully not too horribly, right? Last time I made my first video, it went pretty badly as far as soap acceleration goes. So I'm really hopeful that today it's not gonna go as badly. Alright, fingers crossed, right? So far so good over here. Alright, I've prepared a nice purple here. Happens to be one of my favorite colors. And a mica gold, because you know dragons like gold, right? I can already tell that this fragrance will discolor the soap, which is totally fine because the main color for the soap is going to be sparkly black. Alright, the accent colors I will add some batter. Well, not too much because I actually want those to be pretty bright. I think like about... I think we're good like this. Let me see over here. Yeah, any more. If I add a little more, I'm not gonna be able to see the gold very well. And I don't want to do that. Because look how pretty that gold is, you know? Why dilute it? I don't want to do that. So what the technique I'm going to use today to make the soap is called the drop swirl. And here we go for the, oh God almighty, look at this purple. Love it. Could have even done less batter in here to make it a darker purple. Love it. Love it is nice. Great. Good, yeah, I am also liking how the batter is not moving like Super Speed Max. Appreciate that, thank you. Thank you, soap gods. Alright, black mica into the mix for the big batch over here. This I might need to buzz here. It would be better if I had a silicone whisk, which I don't yet. It's one of those things I need to purchase. But hey, look, guess who did not unplug their blender? Good old moi. You know what? This is actually not as black as I want it. Therefore, at the risk of getting the batter thicker here, I think I'm going to add a little more mica. I might regret this. If I do, you can tell me my intuition was correct and I ignored it. We'll all laugh together. You can see what happens right now because I'm buzzing this more and more, even though I'm getting a nice darker black here, is that I'm getting a thicker trace, which is a-okay for the base of a drop swirl. Okay, that's good enough black for me. I could take it darker, but I don't want to make it too thick. Right? I can live with this one. It's pretty manly, dragonly color to me. Excellent. Let's get going, right? Alrighty. I'm gonna get this mold where you can see it. Bam. Alright, here's where we start. A nice, generous base coat. Pretty much most of your batter. I'm going to save a little bit. I'll tell you why later. Because once I do the stuff, I want to go back and get the top all black, and I'll do designy stuff. You shall see. Alright, and for the drop swirl, which height I literally drop the batter from matters where in the soup this design will actually appear. So you'll see me do some stuff here, such as moving my height and what I am doing with my hand as I'm dropping the soup. I am also going to stop halfway and switch colors. God almighty, is that a beautiful purple. I'm going to actually grab another spatula real quick because I want to make sure this gold is nice and mixed. I wasn't convinced a second ago. Sometimes like sparkly micas can sink real fast. You want to make sure you give it like a swirl real quick before you do your drop. Now I did that one from high, right? I'll do this a little lower. Then I want to go, whoa, what is she doing? Trust, trust. I know some stuff. Because now I'm going to low. Move over, son. I'm going to go low with this. Alright, another little secret. I'm going to leave a little bit on the bottom of both of these because, lo and behold, I'm starting to fill the mold here, right? Now, I'm going to do this thing I told you about, where I put the black on top. Because I want to cover the top, I don't really want it to sink too much. I'm going to try to go as close to the mold as possible here. As such. But see, because we buzzed this base one more, I don't know if you can see this, but this is actually thicker than the other ones. A little bit. So it's a little harder to pour out. Which is fine. We've dealt with way worse. You've seen it in my previous video. But you see, I'm sure, with the comparison now, what I was talking about with the traces. This black is currently at medium trace. The other two are decently light to medium still. Alright, I'm going to scrape this bowl real nice now. I'm not going to need any more black. So use it all. Get it all in there. Alrighty. I'm going to use this other spatula I have, which is a baker spatula. They normally use this to like flatten icing, you know, but hey, it works for this too. Apparently I did not save enough black, which is okay. Honestly, like, it's not a big deal. Nobody's gonna get upset. Promise. No two soaps are ever the same. If somebody says they are, they're lying. Alright. Now I forgot last time to do this before any design, so I'm not gonna forget this time. Let's tap the soap down. Release any air bubbles that got trapped in there. This is important, but look. I don't know if you can actually see this, but I sure do. There are quite a few that's popping all around. Bam, 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 bam. Alright. Gosh, I never know when there's like enough. Anyway, we get. Alright, yeah, these are basically at medium now too. So I don't want to wait too long. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go stripes. If I can. Like, nice stripe over here. Stop. A nice stripe over here. Stop. Getting my purple game on in the center. All up in the center. I did not plan this necessarily, by the way. I'm winging it. I don't know if you could tell. Sometimes just gotta go with the flow. What I did, however, plan is something I'm a big fan of, the mica oils on top. I like using those because they add this like sweet shimmer that you don't achieve with like much of anything else really. I mean, yes, this this gorgeous gold is really gorgeous, but you'll see what I'm talking about. It will not be as gorgeous as the micas. I don't know where to start. No panic, no panic. Just soak. It's okay. It's starting to very much thicken on me, so I'm just gonna have to go a little faster. I've mentioned this before. Well, for those of you who have not seen the Christmas fiasco soap, which by the way is morphing color and scent as it cures and is actually turning into a gorgeous soap. For those of you who have not seen it, you should go check it out. Yeah, soap accelerates over time, which what that means is it'll just go thicker and thicker and thicker until it becomes soap, basically, which you know solidifies, right? And the rate at which it does that, right? That's the acceleration. The process is called saponification. That's the science, right? Technical word there. All right. I can't get this perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm kind of a perfectionist, but hey, so the plan part I was talking about, right? I have this mica oils I had set aside. I've never had, you know, good success dropping this straight from the cup, so I'm actually gonna grab a secret weapon, drop her here. I have this gorgeous pearly mica oil, right? I'm gonna try to make a few lines here and there with that to add some shimmer. Yeah, this is working much better than when I go directly down from the cup. Good call. Huzzah. Get one in the middle maybe, since that purple got on real thick. And you know what? If you try to make some soap and you make mistakes, because you're gonna make mistakes, guess what? You're still gonna make soap at the end. Because as long as you're creating oil, combining oils and lye, you're gonna end up with soap. And guess what? At least you'll use it in your bathtub or your shower. And it makes me proud. Especially when people tell me, you know, it helped with my acne, or, oh, you know, I really love the smell of this one or that one. It's a great feeling. Anyway, see, this turns out that was enough for that. I'm gonna add a little bit of gold. For this one, I don't know that I want to do the lines because I have enough lines now. So I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the gold here, and I'm gonna do dots. You know, like, yeah. Oh God, the golden mica is just gorgeous. Gosh, it's gorgeous. I can't stop myself. Sometimes less is more. Stop me. Okay. See, apparently I had too much of that one too in the cup. Anyway, alrighty. Alright, now we grab the magical device. So I'm not sure which one I want to do. I have this kebab thing that I could just rake this with, or I could do it by hand. You know what, those are too wide. I'm gonna do it by hand. Let's do it by hand. Let's get our trusty chopstick over here. Go at it by hand. This right here is called a Taiwanese swirl, which I like, okay? But I have this cool thing in my mind that I really want to try, because I saw someone else do it. Of course, I really want to do it. So. I think actually the soap might be too thick to pull it off. The idea is you pull one side down and push the other side up enough times that at the end you get like a slanted. Slant, which is sort of working, but not really. Yeah, I think we're too thick for that to really work its magic here, like I wanted it to. All right, I'll tuck that back in, because it looks like the bottom's already hardening up on me. Like I said, it doesn't look like I can do that design. So since I can't do that, I have a few options here. I can either finish the Taiwan this way, which is a really cool swirl, actually. I can simply do that and call it a day. Or I can do an S design on this, which is also kind of cool, or make curls. All cool. But I actually seem to have really good distribution of these lines here. I like the way it looks. And since I already pulled this side down, I'm gonna clean the edge. I'm actually gonna finish the Taiwan by going up, back down, up, back down, up, and back down. And I'm gonna have a piece of paper towel. I'm still with you. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave me. Tap, 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 tap. One more time. Why? I'm trying to set those chopstick lines I made, okay? That would be Ghost in the background that you're hearing. It's my male Balinese cat. I also have a female. They do like to cause a ruckus sometimes. Apologies for that. I think he's hungry. Ghost, do you want food? That was sad. That was a sad meowser. He was playing with a food bag, so I figured I'd ask. Right then, we cleaned the edges. And while I'm cleaning the edges, I'm actually thinking, do I want to put glitter on it? Because everything is better with glitter. You know. But I actually really like the way the gold and the pearl micas turned out. I promised you I would hold it steady last time. Hope you can see it this time. Right? So that's it. I'm going to put that in the fridge. You can also put it in a warm oven that you don't have on. And let it, or you can seal it somehow. A hot towel over it, or a box, or some kind of trap the air. Let it gel. I want it to not gel, so I'm going to put it in the fridge. Or freezer, by the way. I'll put it in the fridge, and then I will cut it and show you the video tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Alice out.